If you do not have any skin in the real estate game, you cannot play the real estate wealth building game. You can't win if you don't own real estate because you can't even participate. That's why right now, the beginning of 2023 is the time for all the buyers who struggle getting their offers accepted over the past couple of years. It's time for y'all to finally win, and you can purchase a great home for a great price. If you're one of these 4 types of home buyers, then right now is your time to win. If you need or want seller concessions, if you have an FHA mortgage, if you don't have an extra $10,000 to $30,000 readily available to outbid the competition, or if you want to take advantage of down payment assistance programs, now is your time to win if you're one of those 4 types of buyers. Let me explain why. Let's say the perfect house hits the market, we go see it, you fall in love, okay, and you choose to submit an offer. 2 other people submit offers to purchase the same house, right? So now the seller is looking at 3 offers to purchase their home, comparing all 3. If in your offer you ask the seller to give you $6,000 to help you close on a home, right? Because you don't have enough cash saved. Let me just tell you this. You won't be able to get that from the seller because you'll be competing with other buyers who won't ask for that. Now, if you're selling your home and you have 2 offers on the table, they're both the same, except one is asking for you to give them $6,000 out of your profits, you'd probably go with the person who isn't asking for that, right? Now, on the other hand, if that same house was sitting on the market for 2 weeks and they still hadn't gotten any offers, 2 weeks, right? The seller will be more likely to agree to give you that $6,000 because they want to sell and you're the only person willing to buy their home right now. We're in that kind of market right now where you can get $6,000 or even more. You can get the seller concessions now. And that wasn't the case in 2020, that wasn't the case in 2021 or the beginning of 2022. Now, in a competitive situation, the seller also oftentimes they favor conventional mortgages over FHA. So with FHA, there are extra conditions and inspections involved. So if a seller is comparing 2 offers that are similar, but one is FHA and one is conventional, the seller will likely choose the conventional in order to avoid those extra steps in the process, okay? Sellers want to choose a buyer with a great price, who can close quickly and with the least amount of hurdles. So if you have an FHA mortgage, now is the time for you to shop because you don't have to compete with those conventional mortgages as often as you once did over the past few years. Now that takes me to another point. If you want to take advantage of the many down payment assistance grants out there, now is the time to do so. Back when the competition was high, it was extremely difficult getting an offer accepted by a client who had down payment assistance included with their mortgage. Here's why. With down payment assistance, it oftentimes prolongs the closing, right? So if you're a seller and you're comparing similar offers and someone can close in 21 days versus somebody who requires 45 days, you'd likely choose the one who's going to be the fastest, right? Who's going to close the fastest, the one who's going to put your money in your pocket the fastest. So you choose a 21-day over a 45-day close, right? Now lastly, if you do not have a large sum of money available and ready to put towards your purchase, you should be buying your house when the competition is low, like right now. I'm trying to get y'all to understand, okay? When there's multiple people who want the same house, you will pay well above asking price because you'll have to outbid the others. Sometimes there's just a couple of other people, and other times there's like over 10 other people who submitted an offer to buy the same house. So how much higher do you think you have to go? 10, 20, 30,000? So if you know you don't have the money to compete like that, then you should be shopping for your house when there isn't much competition and you don't even have to fight in a bidding war. And that time is right now. So if you have the ability to purchase, start exploring your options now so you can avoid as much competition as possible. Also, I want to make sure that you watch part 3 of this series because I'm going to explain what type of offers sellers are accepting in the market right now with low competition. So if you were shopping for your house right now, these would be the type of deals that I'd be negotiating. So click the link, watch part 3. Also, if you're shopping for your home in Michigan, you can reach out to me directly with any questions you have. My contact information is in the description box below, and I'll talk to you soon.